Alright, Wolf Hunter's Armory here with another tabletop review. This time it is the Taurus 627, I believe it is, tracker. I'm trying to remember which model this is. I believe it's, 627. This is the tracker. This one is in 357 and 38 special. It is a 7-shot revolver. It is basically Taurus's copy of the Smith & Wesson 686 Plus with 7 shots. Very nice gun. It's pretty heavy weight. It is all stainless steel, brushed stainless. This one here does have the ported barrel on it. This one is the 4-inch barrel model. Very nice, solid lockup on it. Pretty nice pistol, especially for the price that I paid for it. The 686 I was looking at the same gun show that I picked this up was almost $1,000. Of course, gun show prices are going to be a little bit higher because it is what it is. But there were only a very few revolvers available at the gun show. I saw this one. I wanted it. I paid $529, I think, for this at the gun show, which I didn't think was all that bad of a price. I know it's a Taurus. Taurus are a little more budget, but this is an awesome revolver. I've had it out. I've shot with it. Everything I've put through it, from 38 specials, 38 special plus P, 357 magnums, soft point, hard cast, hollow points. It's eat it all. Haven't had any issues whatsoever with it. It's actually still a little bit dirty from the last time I took it out. Might be able to see a little carbon buildup on the ports there where it hasn't been cleaned yet. Probably see a little carbon buildup on the front of the cylinder there. The cylinder gap on that is actually very, very good. There's almost zero gap on that. There's a little bit of play on the lockup. It's not really a big deal. You can see the cone there. So not really a whole lot of carbon buildup there. There's a little bit, not a whole lot. But this is a stainless steel gun. It is all brushed steel. Very manageable with the recoil, especially with these big rubber grips on it that come standard from Taurus. And until recently, I really wasn't a big Taurus fan. Of course, if you saw, I do have the PT22. I have this. I had the G3. I no longer have the G3. I actually traded the G3 in and bought the Canic. If you saw that video, well, I didn't trade it. I sold the G3 to a friend of mine that was looking for one. Couldn't find one anywhere. I sold mine to him, and I ended up buying the Canic TP9. So, anyway, if anybody else has had any experience with these trackers, I know they do make them in a bunch of different calibers. I think one of the more common ones that I've seen people talk about online is the 44 mag. That one wasn't available. I would like to have one of those. One that I will never end up getting is the like the Judge. I just don't see the point in it. But this one, just it looks good. It's got nice heft to it. The trigger on it is actually really, really good. Let's see. There we go. That's where it breaks at right there. And right there. And I don't want to dry fire it. The manual says that it could damage it. I don't believe that it would. There's a transfer bar safety in there. You can see the little transfer bar right down in there. So when you pull the trigger, it moves out of the way. Just like many of these single action revolvers, You can you on this one? Okay, maybe not. So this one doesn't have a half cock. For some reason I thought this one did, but no. But regardless, it is a very fun pistol to shoot, or revolver rather. People get mad when you call a revolver a pistol. It's still a handgun. I don't care. But it is a very fun revolver to shoot, very manageable. I have had a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old shoot this, and this is probably one of the more powerful guns that I've let both of them shoot, and they were both able to handle it very, very easily. So, anybody else had any experience with this? Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.